Swarupa Isha Jagatisha Akhilananda Swarupa.
Namaskaram Sadhguru. I heard that while performing certain rituals like Yagnas, the deity form appears in the flame. Is such a thing really possible? And is there any way we can cleanse ourselves with fire at home, like a kind of fire bath?
These are two different things. Fire bath does not mean you set fire to yourself, don't do that. Using fire as a way of cleansing your system is a very powerful system. Here in the ashram we call this Klesha Nashana, which means about destroying or burning up the impurities in the system. Because when you look at the human form, the outermost aspect of your body is Akash. Somewhere between 12 to 18 inches of Akash is there around almost everybody. Unless somebody is in a certain state of sickness or very close to death, then it is structured differently. Otherwise, for most normal human beings, somewhere between 18 to 12 to 18 inches of Akash naturally envelopes the physical body. This is an essential ingredient of the making of this form. Purification of the body is important in the sense you can purify it. Just a simple bath or a shower that you take is one form of purification. You just want to wash the surface of the skin. And if you pay attention, especially if you are showering with cold or cool water, you will see a shower is not just about cleansing the skin or washing whatever dirt or impurities that may be on your skin, but it rejuvenates you and cleanses you of many things. If you are very stressed, if you're bothered about something disturbing, you go stand under the shower for a few minutes and come out, you see a certain relief from all those things. This is not just because of cool water flowing over your body and calming your nerves or whatever, that also is happening, of course. Beyond that, there is a certain cleansing of the Akashic dimension of who you are. Whatever comes from outside, good or bad, whether what comes from outside is nourishing to you or destructive to you, the first element which takes the beating is your Akash. Now, how much you gather there in terms of impurities or support depends on what you're exposed to. Even before your physical body touches something, your Akashic body has already touched it. So, as you can do a water wash for the body, you can do a fire wash for the body. This is what is Klesha Nashana Kriya. If the person who is doing it is properly trained and they're doing the way it should be done, then in the right kind of moment, you will see initially it's just fire, but at some point you'll feel suddenly there is a certain freedom, a certain release within you because something that was attached to you is gone. So Klesha Nashana Kriya or the fire wash has various benefits. If you simply stand around fires for too long, initially it'll be beneficial, after some time it could be draining. Because whatever is in the Akash, even if positive elements are there, it could be burnt up if you're around big fires constantly. It's not good to be close to big fires. I'm not talking about physical danger. In terms of various… See, the Akashic body, your physical body, mental body, everything, we're picking up all kinds of things, many of them beneficial to us, many of them detrimental to us. So to know where what is not good is and where what is good is should be reasonably known. Otherwise you'll be burning up everything. But a small fire that we use for Klesha Nashana will not burn up all that, but you can see a release or a relief within you. About Homams or the fire rituals that they do for certain deities, there is a lot going around in terms of how the deity will manifest itself. It is not the fire which does that. The fire is there, but if you use very powerful reverberations in the form of mantras repetitively, it is possible. I'm saying it is possible. Whether it happens everywhere where they claim it happens is another story, but it is possible that fire could be made to take certain forms. This is not because of the nature of the fire, this is because of the reverberation that you create around it so that the fire approximately takes that form. Such things have been witnessed by people. Some photographs are there, which is called as Kirlian photography, with which people have photographed certain fires where clearly certain forms were manifest. If you are… I have seen these what's called as Saptarishi Arati in Varanasi or Kashi, where tremendously stacks and stacks of energy being built up in a certain way towards a certain goal. It's possible to do that. It's possible to do that even to air and water. Even water will behave in a certain way if you create certain reverberations. There is a whole lot of experimentation, by creating different reverberations, how dust particles arrange themselves. Very interesting experiments, just a tuning fork, if you create a certain reverb and place it on a plate which has some kind of dust particles, minute particles, they arrange themselves in patterns in a fantastic way, proper geometric patterns. So even physical particles or objects can be arranged in a certain way by using certain reverberations. So even the fire can be organized or made to take a certain type of form or a certain type of effect by using the reverb of sound. So, this usage of the reverberations of sound and the forms of fire is what is considered as a havan or a homa, so that a particular type of form manifests itself in a certain way, not that it'll remain like that for good, but for a period of time, the benefit of that will be there. We are doing punya pujas in homes. You ask people who've done punya puja in their homes, they find enormous shift in the way the home feels, simply because of creating a certain reverb along with fire. It creates a certain kind of conduciveness.